Hi, Hayden here, and this video is going to be a quick unboxing video for some items that I just received today, kind of a day early, which is always nice if I can figure out that I need to be here for the package delivery. But I picked up some more pants because the pants that I like to wear every day are a woodland camouflage. You expect that to be green, black, and brown kind of colors, but the version I wear are called urban woodland camouflage, and they are black, white, and gray. And because I like gray, I'm a big fan of gray. And most of the things I wear are primarily gray. Even the pants that I wear for more formalish occasions are dark gray. And I wear a light colored shirt. Now, also in gray. And the reason, I covered this in other videos, but the reason why I wear all gray is my original goal was to wear black and dark gray, to be more closer to a black or a darker color than the lighter color. The reason for that change to gray was cat hair. We have a lot of cats, they make a lot of hair. They distribute it very well. The black picks it up and shows it off magnificently. So I made the change to gray pants. That worked great. And what even works better for everyday wear are the camouflage. If I sit all over a bunch of cat hair, a bunch of cats are in my lap or whatever, cats all over the place, the hair doesn't show up, or you certainly don't see it. It's there, you just can't see it because it's camouflaged very well. So with that, I've opened up this box already. The replacement pants that I purchased were the everyday pants. Because working around out here on the property, I've actually gone into wearing my ripstop version of the BDU pants, and that ends up putting some wear and tear on them, getting some stains in the white areas and stuff like that. And I like to have my, they might be camouflaged, they might look a little funky, but in this neck of the woods in Florida, this is like kind of a perfectly acceptable thing to wear and probably expected. Look. When you go to the shopping center and there is actually farm equipment in the parking lot for sale, okay, because the store doesn't have enough room to park the tractors that they're selling, you know you're in the right area to be able to wear these kind of clothes, and nobody's going to look at you strange or funny. If they do, they're out of towners, all right? So these are the BDU pants that I love to wear every single day, and basically they hide cat hair, they hide minor stains, I spill coffee on me or whatever. It looks like it blends right in and everything's fine and dandy. So, but why did I buy 4 more pants if they last so long and they are so wonderful is basically because I had 2 versions of the pants. The original version I had were cotton, and the cotton ones are not ripstop, and they kind of fade out over time. Many years, actually about 3 or 4 years they've been fading out. They're a button fly, which I actually don't like, but that's really what they had at that very affordable price point, so I would pick those up. They stopped making them in cotton, and they replaced that version with this version, which actually has a zipper fly, which I very much like a whole lot better. So that's the reason why I stick with these. I stick with the BDUs and this version because they are more affordable. This is what I'm going to wear anyway. I might as well get the most affordable price, and I have the history of these proper BDUs lasting a good number of years. Okay, so the last time I actually purchased a set of these was over 2 years ago. And my wife and I looked it up online and saw when it was that I made the purchase, and they last that long, and they do just an excellent job out there in the field and around town, and it's just a gray shirt. If I wore the camouflage shirt with the pants, I think people would be scared and I'd have to be answering to a lot of law enforcement. I prefer not to do that, so I just wear the straight gray shirt, a nice casual shirt, and nobody should be bothering me, all right? With that, I also picked up a belt. Now, this is the same kind of belt that I already had, but this one here is from Proper as well, and that's P-R-O, let me see if you can see that, P-R-O-P-P-E-R. Proper is the brand that I use for the pants, so I decided to go ahead and give it a shot with the Proper belt as well. Now, the belt that I currently wear is the same sort of thing. It's a nice plastic buckle. You just slide it through, it locks into place very easily. It's a more of a stronger, longer wear kind of item than the leather belt that I used to wear, and I like it very much, and it also goes very well with these pants. I'll give a review later on what I think about this one. The belt that this is kind of replacing, I'll still be wearing it for a while, but I know that I'll be wearing it out, is the 511 tactical belt, which I also picked up from Proper some time ago. Which I also picked up from tacticalgear.com. I'll put a link to their site below. And none of this is sponsored, by the way. If anybody wants to sponsor me, by all means, I'm open for it. But tacticalgear.com, when I started purchasing from them, was BDU.com. But they've added more items to their store. So they've changed the name to tacticalgear.com, and they have excellent service, excellent pricing, and great customer care. I mean, I've purchased something and had to return to them, and there was no problem. It was absolutely very easy, a pleasant experience all the way around. Now, there's another item that I purchased from tacticalgear.com, and let me jump into the story behind this. Miss Kathy from Miss Kathy and Jesse asked me to, hey, waiting for a review about the fanny pack that I was wearing, which I don't currently have in the office with me. But the fanny pack was basically it was a really nice leather pouch, which is still an excellent pouch. But the belt, the belt was kind of specific to that pouch, had clips and everything else on it and everything else. And it was a great pouch. I love it to pieces, and I had it for a good number, probably 10 years. I've had that thing. It's just an excellent pouch. But finally, the belt, the plastic connection, it's like, this is a plastic connection, but nothing has to snap together, which I like on the belt. But on that pouch, it has a belt clip. It clips in together and it locks into place. Well, the clip broke. There's no real way to replace that on that particular belt. So, basically I took the belt and threw that away. I kept the pouch, but I have to put the pouch through my belt loops. And the problem with that is I can't move it around. And sometimes when I'm working, I want the pouch on my side, kind of like where a pocket would be, an external pocket. I'll explain that in a second. And then the other thing is I want to be able to move it around. If I'm using a chainsaw and I have to bend over and everything, I don't want my pouch sliding out in front of me near the chainsaw, because that puts me in a little bit of a dangerous situation. So I like it to ride in the center of my back. If I'm sitting in on the lawnmower, I like to have the thing sitting on my belly, so it'd be kind of like a belly pouch. So what I picked up, pardon me, also from tacticalgear.com was this pouch here, which is from Elite Survival Systems. I'll put a link to their website below, but it's elitesurvival.com. And I can't remember how I found this particular pouch, but what I like about it is it's kind of a big pouch in the back part, and it's got a smaller pouch in the front. Now, I'm not necessarily a big fan of this thing hanging off or whatever, and I'll find a way to tie this up so it's not just dangling there. I don't like things that dangle. I think that they present maybe a possible danger situation for me, and I don't like that. I don't like things getting stuck when I'm using a chainsaw or any other kind of equipment. Now, it has a little pouch up front, loose change or whatever you want to put up in there. I probably won't use this very much, but I like this front pouch in the front of it because it actually has a little link. I don't normally like putting my keys on some kind of a little, connector like this, but I find that when I'm working out in the field, I like to have my keys to the house with me, just in case my wife, misdemeanor, has to leave for something, and I'm out behind, I don't see that she left, and I don't have my phone with me. Now I can have my phone with me too, because I can put my phone in here with my keys, and that should be pretty safe for that. And then anything else I might need, like my knife or any other pieces of equipment that I might need in the bigger pouch, I can have with me out there. Also, a thing about this one here is, even though this is more like of a waist pouch kind of thing, it's got two Velcro strips here, but these will wrap around a belt. So you can have your belt going through these loops back here. There's two of them on the back. I don't know if you can see them, but they're sticking up here. And the Velcro, is a nice way to get them, so you don't have to kind of force your belt through a little pre-sewn tab. You can actually get it all set up separately and have it on your belt. And then the other thing I like about it is it has basically it's a shoulder strap, but I checked this out before, and what I noticed is this thing here can work pretty good as a belt. And I want to show you this connecting here. The connector on this is a nice little strap, all right? And this little hook right here is, has a nice little hook on there. See? So you see that hook that holds that thing in nice and tight. So it's unlikely that this thing here will fall off. So one of the things I liked about this, put it around my waist, snap the little D-ring on there. I don't know how well you can see that, but the thing can hang about where I want it to be, about the level of my pocket, all right? But it's an external pocket. Now let's get back to what I'm talking about out there in the field. I like to have the pouch with me. I like to have it off of my body rather than be in my pockets and my pants, because I'm out there sweating, all right? So the sweat's getting absorbed into my pants. I don't necessarily want things in my pouch to get soaking wet from all my sweat. So my cell phone or my keys or my wallet, whatever else I might have, I like to have off of my body in the pouch so it's not getting destroyed by my sweat when I'm out there working. So that's why I like the fanny pack that I had, and that's why I like this pouch, because I can wear them and I can move them around, because like I say, when I'm on the lawnmower, I want the thing out in front of me so I'm comfortable sitting in the chair. And I don't really fit in the chair because it's got handrails or armrests on it. I'd have to lift the armrests up, and I like having the armrests because I use my elbows on that for sturdiness and for comfort. And then when I'm using the chainsaw, I like to put the pouch in the center of my back because I don't want anything sliding out in front of me in the front of the chainsaw. And I really want the equipment that I have in my pouch with me at all times out there, because you never know when you need to reach for your knife or something like that, do some cutting or some tools that you need and what have you. So I'll give a further update on this as time goes on. Oh, it's got this nice little handle on the back too. That's a nice feature. Oh, also there's another thing. If you're going on a quick trip or something like that and you have some items you want to get to real fast, you can get to them in this pouch without digging through all your luggage. So it's like extra pockets, because you fill everything up on your luggage. Even when I travel, I'm just using a backpack, which is somewhere hidden away right now. But the backpack has certain pouches on it, and I really end up using something like this, but it's a bigger pocket on my luggage or my backpack that I use for travel, so I can get to my important papers, my identification and stuff like that for checking through security and all that. So that's what I have. But here now we have a larger pack that, because of the 4 D-rings that they have on here, right, we can just attach this to our other luggage and then have even more stuff or more space for the stuff, so we can easily get to it as we need to, as we're checking through the painful security systems to get to where we're going. All right, so that'll be a wrap up on the unboxing. I got a belt, 4 new pairs of pants, and a pouch. And I just want to reiterate that the reason why I got these pants is the original cotton ones are wearing out. The ones that I was wearing for everyday wear of these pants here, these are ripstop. These started being used as working pants, and so they're getting ruined because of staining and stuff like that, dirt, mud, and things of that nature. And I like to wear these for everyday wear. You'll see them in most of my videos and things of that nature. So I like these. They're more comfortable. They're better to wear. They don't hold as much water. They're lighter, so I don't get as hot and sweaty in them. And they should dissipate the moisture better. So I'm going to use my old version of my camouflage pants as my work pants, and then these pants will be my everyday pants going forward. Also, one last time, these lasted me a long time. The cotton ones have lasted me at least 4 years or more, if not closer to 10. I can't remember when I started getting them, but it was a long time ago. And the most recent purchase that I made on these ripstop pants was 2 years ago. And so they last a pretty good long time. They're still holding up. And the ripstop ones I was using for every day, they've already lasted me 2 years. I expect them to last even longer as I go forward, because now they're going into work pants status. The everyday pants should even last that much longer, all right? So a really good bargain for the price and a really good product for wear and tear. Again, none of this is sponsored, but if anybody wanted to sponsor me, I'm open for the idea. So with that, until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.